Hey, this is Orson Crockett, and welcome to North Texas Talks. In studio today, I'm very honored to have Serena Ashcroft. Now, Serena, you're running for place 7 of the school board of McKinney. Is that correct?
That's right. Yes, I am.
I've got a lot of questions for you.
Great. I'm ready.
Let's get right to it if we can. What makes you the best candidate or different than the other ones already running?
You know, we have a great slate of candidates. There's some, 4 or 5 candidates that are running in the same spot,
Right.
As McKinney. And, all that are committed to our kids and our community. But really, there's a few things that set me apart that are different. I'm a mother of 3 children in McKinney.
Right.
Yeah. So I have 3 children in the district. I've been a former PTO president twice.
Really?
Through the schools. And I am a music teacher. I teach private music. I'm a licensed realtor, and really I think the most important thing is you will not find anybody that has been a bigger advocate or more outspoken for our children and our teachers this year, particularly our children for all the things that they've had to undergo and go through this year in school. My husband and I have spoken at every single school board meeting. We've been very vocal about the things going on in school this year. And, there's so many things that are not being talked about publicly that are happening to our children in schools. And I've been very vocal about what's happening in schools this year. So you will not find a bigger advocate for our children.
Well, also in McKinney right now, we know that we can do better there and raise the bar a little bit from a B level to an A level.
That's right. Yes. Yep.
That's quite embarrassing to really think about that,
Yeah.
that these people are still in their seats and they haven't done a better job. So we definitely need someone like you on the board that can break that veil and raise the standard for our children. Our children in North Texas absolutely deserve this.
Yes.
So it can't be just status quo, here we go anymore. We need to do better. Let's go to our next question, if I may. What is the top issue in McKinney ISD is facing right now?
Where there's a lot of issues, but really the number one issue facing our children in McKinney ISD is this COVID crisis, as I call it. We've all had to deal with COVID, but not COVID. Our children haven't had to deal with getting sick from COVID. They've had to deal with all the ramifications
Anxiety,
from
stress,
COVID.
and depression, right?
It is unreal. And it's not being talked about very much. It's
No.
all about we got to wear the mask to protect each other, to protect the teachers, while ignoring the harms that are coming to our children.
The emotional harms.
That's right. The emotional harms, the educational harms. The kids literally go to school and are so fearful. If they take down their mask, they need a break. They're fearful. Somebody's going to call them out,
Right.
or send them home. The whole environment in school has changed, and that's affected their well-being, their education. 600 kids, think about this, in high school had to return because they failed at least 2 classes in virtual learning.
Wow.
We're failing our children in so many ways, all to protect from COVID that
Sure.
they're not even at risk for. 0% according to the CDC. That's their data in September.
Sure.
So they're not at risk for this, but yet they're being basically punished.
Well, now more than any other time, we need strong leadership in the school board. And I think that you can definitely fill that spot for us. So what are your goals for McKinney School Districts?
I have some great goals. One thing, people that know me know that whenever there's, I'm just a natural leader. I love to serve. I love to get involved and help.
I can see that about you. I love the energy in your eyes. I believe you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And this whole thing has really brought to our light that we're lacking serious leadership in McKinney ISD. We're lacking leadership on the school board.
Yes, we are.
And that has to change. We can't begin to tackle education until we deal with this COVID crisis that's happened. We are really limiting our kids' potential by focusing on quarantines and, COVID healthy, unhealthy, as I call it, safety protocols.
Right.
So our kids can't focus on education because the teachers have to teach both methods of learning, virtual and in person. Because they have to do that, it really affects the in-person kids also. So they're not getting the best education that they could get because the teachers are just strapped with time and energy trying to meet the demands of both types of learners. So this COVID crisis is the number one issue, and we must deal with the well-being of our children above all else.
Listen, believe it or not, we're almost out of time. You've given me so much good information. I believe you. I believe in you. I believe McKinney does need Serena in place 7 school board. would you do me one more favor?
Sure.
Would you do McKinney one more favor and look right there in the camera and tell everyone why we need you and why to vote for you?
Well, I've been in McKinney, 8 years. I have 3 children in the district. We need some serious change on the school board. We have members that have been there, they're great people, 15, 20, 30 years. We have to have somebody that has vision, that has a strong voice, that
Yes.
will listen to the parents. And we have been really missing that. Things that we've constantly talked to the school board about go unheard. And we need leadership on our school board. We need to be a leader in McKinney, not a follower with the other districts. What is everybody else doing? We are a leader in an independent district, and we need to be acting independently and provide the best education possible. Not just an education, but the best education possible for our students.
Serena, thank you. Listen, everyone, this is Larson Crockett with North Texas Talks. McKinney, we need Serena Ashcroft. We need her in place 7 on school board. Your children need her on that school board to help make changes. I think it's easy to say when it comes time to vote, Serena Ashcroft, place 7, school board for McKinney. This is Larson Crockett with North Texas Talks. You guys have a blessed day. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you.